Good morning, folks. It is Thursday and it's early. I need that actually right now. It's early this Thursday, the 26th of February, and I'm doing the reading early. I don't know why I just did that. Doing the reading the way I used to do it because workforce management, for my coworkers watching this, workforce management in their infinite fucking bullshit genius wisdom decided to cut hours for the week by getting me a 5-hour vacation today, so I don't have to go until 4:30. Never mind the fact that literally when I get on the phones and turn on my fucking thing in finesse, I got time for mitochondria to work, right? And that's about it. So whatever, I'll take the win because it means I can get back to my paranormal romance level and spend an extra day that I wouldn't have otherwise. So we're gonna take these wins because Mercury Retrograde started today, and I know a lot of you who are paying attention to this are maybe dreading that. Quick aside, I'm in the lounge. I don't have a heater that runs it here all the time, primarily for the wine, but also there are some cigars in a container over here too. I don't want them getting fucked up, and the cold's not bad for them, but I don't want to skew the environment here. So it's like 65 degrees out down here, or even colder possibly. Cold enough to where when I pull that bottle of wine on the fucking on the phones on Thursdays, I don't put it back in the fridge. It comes down here and sits between the glasses. And no, I don't drink an entire bottle on the phones, by the way. Anyway, reason you all actually were here is for tarot. So we're going to read tarot cards for you guys today. I'm going to pull a card. I'm going to figure out which way this deck is facing because I don't know anymore. Oh, it's going to be fun. And we're going to talk a little bit about the Mercury Retrograde thing too for a second here. This is going to be a longer video. I'll obviously cut the portion for fucking Instagram since they're like, we're not going to promote your video unless it's under 3 minutes. Well, fuck you, Instagram. Fuck you, Meta. But that's that. I am going to use my Darkwood Tarot deck because I feel like if we're going to go into retrograde, we kind of need to be a little prepared, right? 4 different things going on there. God, my hair looks like shit. And so is my face, but it's okay. Shaving accident. Got rid of the Amish, got rid of the beard for a temporary spell. And by temporary, I mean I shaved it once to trim it up, and that's the last time I'll shave from those 6 months. This deck, I feel like, as intuitive as I'm getting to be with my owls, the Darkwood deck itself has its own inner workings that I'm sharing with you so we can start this retrograde off properly, right? Like, we're going to go into this not thinking about doom and gloom. We're not going to go into this thinking, oh shit, my contract, should I have signed that? We're not going to go into it with the automatic assumption of miscommunication. We're going to be intentional. And I think for us to be intentional, I wanted to use a deck that kind of speaks to me from an intentional standpoint. It is that cold for a third sip in the middle of this video. Intentional to a standpoint that we get it, that whatever the information is on the one card that I pull for the day, that you guys can go, you know what, this really resonates within me. I do want to show you guys a little bit. I put the Spore deck up at the top of the video, and I'll mention that at the end of this one, so if you guys are curious about it. It's a 4 Sigmatic thing. So, God, these cards are going to misbehave and make me take another video, aren't they? Who knows? Retrograde 26th of February to the 20th of March. So be mindful of that. Do not let it rule your world, however. Just be mindful of your communication styles. God damn, seriously, I don't know why. I never play with these cards and they get fucking pissy. It's almost as if they have the spirit of the woman who gave them to me. No, I'm just messing with you. She's gone. Long gone. Do one more shuffle here for you guys. All right. I think I feel good about the cards, and if not, well, we'll see. I got the one here on the deck ready for you guys. Routine's a little thrown off, so I'm a little thrown off, so the reading, however, is not thrown off. It's an interesting card. So I don't know if I told you guys, on this deck I do pull reversals. 4 of Wands reversed. When our normal 4 of Wands is about stability, the reversal may mean a change in that stability, an upending, if you will. It's kind of obvious when you look at the artwork, right? Like, it just speaks to you in terms of what he's feeling safe from and feeling comfortable from. That's a bridge troll. He's guarding it. He's guarding the stability, right? Well, maybe it's time to loosen the strings a little bit. Maybe it's time to let wild a little bit. Control that, mind you, because the 4 is a stable number. So we're not going to invert the whole fucking table, right? But we are going to look at this perhaps through the lens of, what do I need to do different? How is it going to impact me? Or perhaps just asking the question, what do I need to do different, will set your mind on a path it was not going to be on to begin with. So that's that. Hope that helps you guys go into the weekend with some smoothness, some finesse, and things of that nature. Now, real quick, I want to talk about the Spore deck. I actually haven't read anything out of this. The cards are still in their original ordered form because that's what Tarot has done for them. I actually acquired this deck because, as you guys know, I'm a huge Four Sigmatic drinker. And a huge fan of their coffee and a huge fan of the company, actually, even though half of the shit that's on the company they sell, I just don't have a use for. I am never going to be vegan creamer guy. Fuck that shit. That is not me. But some folks might want that, right? I don't drink creamer in my coffee. That is straight black coffee, almost always. Obviously, the Irish have a hand in it sometimes too. But this particular deck in my hand has some really interesting things for it. I haven't had a chance to really dig in. But Tarot and the folks at Four Sigmatic broke the cards into different types of mushrooms and their different properties. So we've got like chaga, for example, on this deck here. I like the artwork, by the way. Lion's Mane, which you guys know I use a lot every morning. Fly agaric, psilocybin, you know, the DMT mushroom, things like that, all with the designation of using the mushroom's wisdom to impart upon us their particular thing. I will start reading for this. The short version of it is I got this because I popped onto the Instagram post that they had on when they were really big on Instagram and said, I'd be curious about the deck. I need to know where to buy it because I'm already a subscriber and maybe I can do a reading for you guys one day with the deck. I got the deck in the mail a few weeks later after they asked my address, so I'm really happy. Nice card stock. It's got a heavy weight to it. The gold edges, I'm a fan of that too, man. And the little book. Only problem with the book here is, for those of you who don't know, I'm legally blind, so that tiny print irritates the shit out of my eyes, but it is what it is. Anyway, thought I'd share a little bit about that. Go check out the coffee. I'm going to start dropping discount codes and links and shit in these things because I get too many offers of, if you spend XYZ or share the links and share the love, you get props too. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. I'll be here next Thursday, if not sooner, if something comes up. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Cheers.